I was brought to my first United Methodist church as guest of a friend. I immediately noticed how welcoming the congregation was. It was a very small town, and the sense of community was very obvious. Very quickly, I became involved and became a member. I've moved a few times since that, and eventually settled at Succothsona United Methodist Church, and it became my home. That same sense of community and family is a very strong theme in all United Methodist churches I've visited along my journey.
I find a home in the Methodist Church, a place where all people are welcome and embraced. I recently was made aware that our Methodist Church has written statements about stances on all issues. The Methodist Church doesn't shy away from controversial issues. Rather, it meets them head on. I also find the Methodist Church to have mission groups that deal with an infinite number of needs and also want not only to treat the symptoms, but also find the cause to attempt to put God in a place to step in. Our church is God and Jesus focused, not on issues or popular topics. I have my spiritual needs, which means all other needs are met also.
My brothers and I were all baptized and confirmed in the Methodist Church that would eventually become the United Methodist Church at some point during my youth. When I became older and had choices as to whether I was going to keep going to my church and stay a United Methodist, I did occasionally visit other Protestant churches to see what was different. But what always drew me back to being a United Methodist was their approach, the approach being loving and serving everyone, especially people in our church or in the community that needed any type of support. I grew up in an area that was very blue collar, with a lot of farmers, factory workers, nurses, and teachers that lived in the area with limited incomes. When someone needed food, shelter, clothing, sometimes even what would happen is people would need help with their heating bills, electricity bills, or cooling sources like fans and air conditioners. The church was always the first one to jump in to try to find a solution. It was everyone that would jump in to support the need. And it wasn't just those people with the financial means to help. Fast forward to today, at this Succothsona United Methodist Church, our church family and how they love and support each other is why I'm going to always be a United Methodist Church member. Even with the challenges we have right now at the highest level in the United Methodist Church, what I focus on is really what the church history has been and their focus to continue to be the hands and feet of Jesus to anyone and everyone that might need it. To me, being a United Methodist means being focused on God's calling to serve, love, support, and also provide grace to everyone. No limitations, no judgments or boundaries, which is really God's job and not mine.